Flambards Village Theme Park. Many of you have asked us how it all began. And back in 1976, we're pleased to say, we opened our park to the public, and we started off with what was commonly known and affectionately known as the Aero Park. And that consisted of mainly piston and jet engine aircraft. It was a quick realization that we needed to offer more than just aeroplanes for a family audience, and thus the park has grown and developed into what it is today. For those of you who've visited us before, you'll see, and it's always a promise we try and stick to, something new to see and do each year, and that is a guarantee. The inclusion recently of the Grand Canyon rides area, and indeed extensions to both the village and improvements to our Blitz exhibitions, are all part and parcel of the package that we offer the family for a day out in Cornwall. We trust that you'll enjoy the video, and it will be a souvenir and a memento of your visit to us. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again.
You can walk through history, just the way it used to be. Take a walk down cobbled streets, baking bread and jars of sweets, then another space in time, when the sirens start to whine. See the planes they used to fly, there's so much more than meets the eye.
Oh, yay! Oh, yay! Oh, yay! I, Roger Bennett, the town crier of Flambards, to welcome you all here this afternoon, and hope you have a most pleasurable visit with us. While you are here, why not enjoy the rides in the Grand Canyon, especially our new cyclocopter? And why not visit Flambards Victorian Village and the Britain in the Blitz exhibition? Enjoy yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Long live the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall, and God save the Queen.
This is the BBC Home Service. Here is the news. The King has sent a message to Lord Gott. The desperate battle on the northern front continues. The British Expeditionary Force has withdrawn intact towards the coast. Bombers of the Royal Air Force continue to give our troops all the support in their power. This evening, a formation of fighters shot down 22 enemy aircraft without loss to themselves. A new board is to advise on the design and production of tanks. Industry is asked not to allow holidays to interfere with production. New regulations for the control of all aliens over 16 were announced today by the Home Secretary. From Monday next, June the 3rd, no alien may have or control a bicycle, motor vehicle, sea-going craft or aircraft without police permission. No alien living in the provinces may be absent from his residence between 10:30 at night and 6 o'clock in the morning without a police permit. In London, the prohibited hours are from midnight until 6 in the morning. Aliens with no settled residence must report to the police next Monday. If an alien stays a night in a private house, the occupier must report in writing to the police at once. German air attacks on this country last night were widespread but not heavy. There are reports from Germany that our bombers attacked industrial targets there. There is nothing fresh to report from North Africa, but in Albania the Greeks have captured some important fortified positions. A bill to authorize President Roosevelt's lease and lend policy is to be introduced today in Congress.
Victorian time capsule is William White's chemist shop that was discovered in a Somerset village in 1987. It had been entombed for 80 years. William White practiced his profession in this shop from the year 1880 until his death in 1909. At that time, all the paraphernalia that you see here was locked away, probably by his son, who, not being a qualified chemist, could not have continued the business. The presence of the sealed room went unsuspected by the outside world until the death in old age of the second of two spinster sisters, Margaret and Evelyn, granddaughters of William, who had lived out their long lives on the premises. The property was to be sold. It was the end of 107 years' occupancy by the White family. It was also the end of an era.
Now that's enough of that. Now what do you really want for? Oh, now that's it. Now look, that's enough of that. But now what do you really want? You want me to dance with you? Oh no! Would you like to hear a fairy tale? Well, my friend's little boy said to his mummy one night, "Will you tell me a fairy tale, mummy?" And she said, "Wait till Daddy gets home, he'll tell us both one." You didn't like it, no, sorry. Would you like some juggling?
Yeah.
Because I'm the world's worst juggler, and what's more, I can prove it. Look at that, is that marvellous? What?
It's on the screen.
What's about it? What is it, eh?
It's on the screen.
Oh, you nearly saw it, didn't you? I've got the wand here. I want you to wave it like that and say some magic words. Here we are. You catch it all for me like that. And I want
He brought it like that.
now.
He brought it like that. I saw it in the cave.
Catch it all in the middle. That's it. Now she's done it all right. She's done it again. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
You're doing it.
Catch it all like that. There we are.
Get the
Try that one instead. There we are.